Rising Rams, happy week 6 of virtual learning. You guys have been doing a great job so far, and I can't wait to see what we accomplish this week. We are going to take a look at what we are learning about in language arts. So let's head on over to Google Classroom. When you get to Google Classroom, make sure you click on classwork. And for language arts, it is the week of the sun. So we are getting all of these sun assignments done. So if you click on playlist, this Google slide shows you all of your assignments for the week. So let's take a look at what we are learning this week in language arts. Okay, so first up is some awesome words that you need to know. You guys have been doing a great job of identifying the main idea and details. And now we're going to take that main idea and details and write some superstar summaries. So you need to be able to know what is a summary and how to summarize. And of course, citing evidence. If I ask you to cite evidence, that means I want you to ace it. Ace it means to answer the question, cite text evidence, explain and extend your answer. So what are we learning this week? So I can summarize the text, which includes the main idea and key details, as well as other important information. I can identify proper nouns and capitalize them. This is your warm-ups for the week in Quill. And then to be all-star super readers, we have to be able to refer to details and or examples in a text when explaining inferences drawn from a text. So when we make inferences, we got to go back to the text and refer to specific details and examples. And lastly, our writing skill for the week is drawing evidence from text to support my analysis. So you got to think about how can I best cite text evidence to support my analysis. So let's take a look at level 1. Learn about it. So for your level 1 assignment, there's only one. And all you got to do is log into Clever and complete the Reading Horizons Diagnostic Assessment. So you're going to click on that assignment. You're going to head on over to Google Classroom where it's going to tell you to log into Clever. And here's all the information to how to log into Reading Horizons Elevate. And then take that diagnostic assessment. Take your time. The better you do, the shorter the test. If you skip questions or miss questions or just try to skip, the test is going to be so long. So take your time and do your best. And it's a very, very quick test. So you will do a great job with that. After you finish your test, move on to level 2. Practice it. So for your level 2 practice it, you have a RAS assignment. So click on this guy. It's going to take us back on over to Google Classroom. And it's a 2-part assignment. Anytime there's RAS assignment, that means there's 2 parts. The first part is to log into RAS, click on main idea and key details, and choose Full of Life. It's an article about the Galapagos Islands. Then on RAS, read the text and complete the activity. Then answer the question. Why are the Galapagos Islands so unique? Ace the question. Answer the question, cite text evidence, explain and extend your answer. This is a 20-point assignment. 10 points for what you do on RAS, 10 points for what you do on Google Classroom. Your second assignment is something on Epic. So let's go back over to Google Classroom. And you are going to choose one of these 3 books to read on Epic. Trombone Shorty, Rosie Revere, Engineer, or Fiona's Luck. Take that quiz on Epic, and then you're going to complete the Google Slides. So if you click on the Google Slides, the first couple of slides is your guide to summarizing. So it's going to ask you, what is a summary? And it's going to give you the answer. And then you're going to highlight what you think are the most important parts of the answer. So you're going to do that for this slide, how to summarize, summarizing helps you, a summary and versus a read tell. And then finally on slides 5 and 6 is where you're going to fill out your graphic organizer. So when you choose your book, you got to type the answers in here and summarize here. So what happened at the beginning of your story, what happened in the middle of your story, what happened at the end of your story. That is your second activity for level 2. Now let's go on to level 3. Show me your evidence of learning. You have one assignment and it's in Google Classroom, and you have to read mini text and write a summary for each text. So let's click on this guy. Click on the Google slide. And you will see it's also going to give you a little recap of summarizing. But down below on slides 5 through 8, there are mini text. So you're going to read this mini text and then tell me a summary of that text. And you're going to do that on all of these slides. And then you're going to end the week with your debrief and reflect. So fill out that Google form and tell me what helped you and what didn't help you, and then rate yourself. And Rising Rams, don't forget that we are starting our small groups this week, so you have your side quests that you need to complete. So, and we'll talk more about that in our small groups, but make sure you are checking our schedule, because our schedule is updated, and it shows when your small group will be meeting. So here's Mondays, for example, and you got to make sure to show up to your right time for your small group for reading. Reading small groups are on Mondays and Wednesdays. Math small groups are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Fridays are fun days where we have our mega meeting. Okay, Rising Rams, you did a wonderful job listening. Thank you so much. Let's get to work and let's do awesome this week. Don't forget, I'm always available if you need me. Bye, Rising Rams.